Simon, obviously we had a few supporters here at Barfold tonight, had a bit of a speech from yourself, they got to meet the players and see a bit of training. Are we trying to sort of build a better relationship with the fans and the club?
Trying to, yeah. I think it's important that any successful club have a good fan base that are supportive of what we're doing, and I think the big challenge for me since I come here was that the club wasn't united as such, and I think it's still an ongoing battle to bring everyone together. And they've touched on things way beyond before my time where this was the case. Chairman's touched on when he first come 20 years ago or something. So it's evident here, and we are trying to do as much as we can. And we've talked tonight about the players going in the bar afterwards, and we are trying to engage with the fans, and then they have to engage with us. It goes two ways, and hopefully we can have a good start, get some good results, and get the football club moving forward. It's been said before, and we'll say it again.
So was it positive then? I know, obviously you said it's probably been going on for a while, a bit of disconnect between the supporters and the club. Was it a positive thing then to see quite a few turn out?
Yeah, it was a good turnout tonight, and it was a season ticket holders thing, and it was a bit of a Q&A. 6 of the lads came, which was great after training to do that. And I think it's good that the players speak to the fans. I'm probably tired of my voice and our interviews over and over again, and it's good for them to get the players' perspective, and the players are really positive about the season, and that was good. And as we've just touched on there, we need to try and get everyone together.
So we spoke at Mosley that the cancelled Rochdale game sort of gave you an extra training session and some more time more time with the players. Basically, you've had 2 more sessions this week. Are things still continuing to sort of click together?
Yeah, I've had 2 really good sessions. I think the last 4 or 5 training sessions that we've needed have been really good and productive. The lads look sharp and fit, have a better understanding of what we're trying to do, a much better idea of the shape that we're trying to play with and the formation, etc. And tonight was no different. A real good session. Worked on what we're going to do Saturday, worked a bit on the opposition. We've been doing set pieces over the last 2-3 sessions, and we look really fit and sharp, and we are getting there. We may need a week or 2 of the season to really get us to peak fitness, but we're heading in the right direction now, sure.
Obviously you spoke about it, I think everyone spoke about our first 10 or whatever fixtures are quite tough. Obviously if we don't necessarily win on Saturday, it doesn't mean that the whole plan's gone to pot, does it?
No, we've got to stick, never come off the plan, so to speak, is a kind of famous saying we'd say as a manager. Don't come off the plan and stick to it, and we will stick to it. It is a tough start, but I've gone on record as saying most teams can beat each other in that league, especially at the very beginning when everyone's full of confidence, everyone believes they can challenge, no one's expecting to be down there. Maybe 10 games in, people are struggling a little bit, or maybe a manager's left, and you might find a vulnerable opponent. But in general, it's a really tough league. Everyone can beat everyone, home or away. And if we don't win Saturday, we go again Tuesday. But we're really confident of going and getting a positive result Saturday.
I think since I've been here, sort of 2 years or whatever, the games against Nantwich, I know every game's probably tough, but the games against Nantwich have always been sort of a battle. Are you expecting the same?
Yeah, I mean, the games I've been here in Nantwich they've always been better than us, really. But they're always in the top 6 of the table. They're a strong team, play some decent football, but they can also do the sort of ugly side of things. Really good team, especially when we've gone there. We've found it tough, so couldn't get a tougher start. Well, really, it's as tough as it becomes anyway. But we're organised and we're fit, and we've had a good result on Saturday and a good performance, and we'll go there and do our best. And if we do want to achieve anything, we have to go to places like Nantwich and show what we're about. And as long as we perform to the best of our ability, we'll be happy.
I think the players, just speaking to the fans there, they're all confident in their own abilities and their own talent. Is that sort of the atmosphere around the dressing room, that we're all confident? Who knows where we'll finish the end of the season, but we're all confident that we can perform to a good standard?
Yeah, we've got a more experienced group, so they've played at a higher level and they've played in teams that are used to winning. And I've just said to the fans in there, you'd like to think that come Saturday, if we're under pressure, these boys won't go under. It doesn't mean we're going to win the game or we're going to have rights to win the game. It may be that we play well and lose. That's football, but as long as we keep doing the right things, we'll be fine. And I do believe there's enough experience and quality and belief amongst these older players that they can do that. Last year it was a struggle because of the younger players, and they were a bit rabbit in the headlights, if I'm honest, in some of the tougher games, and it was too much for them. And that was a good learning curve for them. But these boys have been there and done it, and we've got 4 or 5 lads from Buxton who would have been challenging last year. They've also played, in the conference and League Two, some of them. So there's much more depth to these boys than to be afraid of playing Nantwich or Morpeth or South Shields or anybody. So hopefully we'll put that into practice, and we'll be strong and confident and go and perform week in, week out, and we'll get enough results.